It looks like there's a roll.
Should have an edited version in there somewhere.
It's pretty long.
Yeah.
You see this, Jen? Oh, it's on-
Calling to order the Wednesday, October 1st City Council meeting. Please rise and we will say the Pledge of Allegiance. Councilmember Weshy, since it's your birthday, would you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Sure. Thank you, Mayor. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Just one comment before the clerk calls the roll. We will have audio tonight, but no visual. There's a problem with our equipment. There was at the last council meeting also, so I just wanted to advise you that up front. The clerk will now call the roll.
Councilmember Iwanu. Here. Councilmember Weshy.
here.
Councilmember Norris. Here. Councilmember Hood.
Here.
Councilmember Luther.
Here.
Councilmember Satel.
Here.
Councilmember Luke.
Here.
And Councilmember Patel.
Here.
We have all 8 council members present. Next item on the agenda is the agenda approval. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
Motion's made by Councilmember Luther, seconded by Councilmember Luke. For the agenda approval, we have a light on.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd like to move to postpone Bill 6513 to the next council meeting on October 15th, 25th, 2025.
Second.
Motion's made by Councilmember Patel, seconded by Councilmember Iwano to postpone bill number 6513. All in favor of that change?
Aye.
Any opposed? None? All right, all in favor of tonight's agenda? Say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? I hear none. Next item on the agenda is public comments. We have one comment card this evening from Mary Schultz. Please come forward. We have your name and address here for the city clerk.
Yeah, and I also gave the city clerk the same packet that I gave to you. Is for all the council people, and I think David Lunenbroker has a copy also. Didn't I give you a copy? Yeah. So my name is Mary Schultz. I live in Ward 4, 11612 Breezeway Lane. It's just off of Smiley. I have a neurological disorder called HSP, hereditary spastic paraplegia. And there is a World Day to recognize HSP because it's a rare disease. There are only 20 people in Missouri that have it. And there are only between 500 and 600 people in the United States that have it. And it's kind of like MS, not biologically at all, but symptomatically. The only difference is people with MS are very sensitive to the heat. I'm very sensitive to cold. But other than that, my balance is bad. It's progressive. It affects my ability to walk. Anyway, so the packet of information has information about the World Awareness Day and a little one-pager about what HSP is, and my charity is called the Spastic Paraplegia Foundation. I was Missouri's ambassador for the state of Missouri for SPF for almost 4 years. And now I'm being considered to be this other rare disease ambassador for the state of Missouri. So if you have any questions, I have my card. And the reason I attached it to the packet that you'll get is on the back of it, it describes HSP and a very related thing called PLS, primary lateral sclerosis. HSP is a distant cousin of HSP, ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease. But the difference is it only affects my lower body, not my upper body. So, like with ALS, it's usually a death sentence because your muscles, including your lungs, your heart, your ability to breathe, that's all affected. With me, it's just walking and other minor stuff. The one exception is my eyesight that is caused by upper motor neuron degeneration. And with my gene that is affected, the one thing, there are many good things about this gene, but the one thing is it leads to blindness. So I've got degeneration of the optic nerves in both of my eyes. So I don't know when it's going to happen. I was supposed to be in a wheelchair like almost 10 years ago, and I'm not. So they don't know. So I don't know exactly when I'm going to go be blind. It might be 10 years, it might be 30 years, who knows? But anyway, if you have any questions at all, just either shoot me an email, or the phone number that's listed is a cell number, and you can also send me a text, and I happen to actually do text messaging. Otherwise, I would never talk to my kids. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Schultz. Thank you for taking an interest in the city all the time. We appreciate it. Next item on the agenda is the approval of our minutes from September the 24th. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion's made by Councilmember Hood, seconded by Councilmember Norris for the approval of the minutes from September 24th. Any changes? No discussion?
Yes. I'm pushing it.
It's not on. Councilmember Luther?
Thank you, Mayor. I move to amend the minutes, specifically starting at line 239 through 242, to read, Councilmember Luther states that she finds as fact that the proposed use will have an adverse effect on the general welfare of the community, and her vote is nay.
Second?
Motion's made by Councilmember Luther, seconded by Councilmember Luke to amend the minutes as stated. And our city clerk has that amendment, so she will take care of that. All in favor of the amendment to the minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Councilmember, none opposed. Councilmember Luke?
Thank you, Mayor. I had one additional on line 187.
What was the line number again?
187.
Thank you.
I believe the count should be 8-0 instead of 7.
Motion is made by Councilmember Luke. Is there a second?
Second?
Seconded by Councilmember Luther to amend line number 187 by a vote of 8-0. All in favor of the amendment, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? I hear none. Any further? All right, all in favor of tonight's amended minutes from September 24, 2025, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? I hear none. The minutes are approved for September 24th. Thank you. Next item on the agenda, we have some presentations. This is the Bridgeton Historical Commission Centennial Home Plaques that we want to present to the following individuals. I'm going to call the chairman to the podium, Kathy Carver.
Okay. The Bridgeton Historical Commission actually has a project where we try to identify homeowners whose houses were built 100 or more years ago. And we invite them to receive a centennial home plaque to be attached to their buildings. So tonight we have 3 couples whose houses are over 100 years old, and we want to present them with the centennial home plaque. We actually have one of these up on the Payne Gentry House, if you would like to see one closer. But the first couple we'd like to present one to is David and Sheila Cluis, and I believe Sheila is here. Their house was built in 1894, and it has received some renovations since that time, but here you go. Thank you for coming tonight. Oh. Thanks, Judy. Okay, and next we have David and Keely Weidman, who has property on Midview Avenue that was built in 1924. So Keely, can you come up? Okay. Thank you for coming. And last but not least, we also have a couple who, their property is on Fifi Road, was built in 1925. Bob and Deb Saytel, and Bob is on the commission, the council. I guess I'll get in between you guys.
Okay.
There you go. Ah, that's good. Thank you, Judy.
I was 60 years old when we moved there.
Oh, well, it's grown a lot since then. Okay, we want to thank these homeowners for coming, and thank Judy for taking the photos. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, recipients. Congratulations to all three of you. Thank you. Next item on the agenda, we have consideration of Resolution 25-05. Councilmember Hood.
Move for reading, resolution of the mayor and the city council of the city of Bridgeton, Missouri, supporting the Parks and Recreation Department's financial assistance with the Missouri Highways and Transportation Commission.
Second.
Move approval.
Motion is made by Councilmember Hood, seconded by Councilmember Norris. All in favor of Resolution 25-05, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? I hear none. Resolution 25-05 is approved.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda. We do have the review and consideration of bids for printing of the 26 Bridgeton calendar. Councilmember Luke.
Thank you, Mayor. I move that we approve Modern Litho for the printing of the 2026 city calendar for the amount of $3,142.24.
Second?
Motion's made by Councilmember Luke, seconded by Councilmember Luther. For the printing of the 2026 calendar, city calendar by Modern Litho in the amount of $3,142.24. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? I hear none. The bid is approved. Next item on the agenda is for the approval of the bid for the design of the 26 Bridgeton calendar. Councilmember Luke.
Thank you, Mayor. I move for approval of using Stan Gelman Graphic to design the 2026 calendar for the amount in a range between $4,775 and $5,625.
Second?
Motion's made by Councilmember Luke, seconded by Councilmember Luther, to approve the bid for the design of the 2026 Bridgeton calendar in the amount of $4,775 to $5,625 by Stan Gelman Graphic Design. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? I hear none. The bid is approved for the design of the 2026 Bridgeton City Calendar. Thank you. Next item on the agenda is perfection of bills. First is bill number 6511. Councilmember Hood.
Move for second reading of Bill 6511.
Second.
Motion made by Councilmember Hood, seconded by Councilmember Norris for second reading of bill number 6511. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? I hear none. Proceed.
An ordinance of the City Council of the City of Bridgeton, Missouri, authorizing the mayor and the city clerk to execute an agreement substantially in the form attached hereto with John Knoll Construction for the procurement and installation of concession stand renovations at the Bridgeton Municipal Athletic Complex in an amount of $227,915. Move that Bill 6511 become ordinance
25-34.
25-34.
Motion is made.
Second.
Motion is made by Councilmember Hood, seconded by Councilmember Sattel, that bill number 6511 become ordinance 25-34. Discussion. I see none. The
One.
clerk,
You have a new
Councilmember
contract.
Sattel.
You have a new, I guess, ordinance or contract for this on our dais right now. I guess that goes with this, correct?
Yeah, it's not new, it's the same.
All right, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Any further? Councilmember Norris.
I just wanted, that concession stand, I've been inside of it, working some nonprofit. It certainly does need, it's been a long time coming. The footprint is awful, homemade cabinets, so I'm anxious. I think it will make the operation smoother, and we can sell the food faster, which makes us more money. So I think that is the goal. So thank you very much for doing this.
Thank you. Any further discussion? I see none. The clerk will call the roll.
Councilmember Iwanu.
Aye.
Councilmember Wishy.
Aye.
Councilmember Norris.
Aye.
Councilmember Hood.
Aye.
Councilmember Luther.
Aye.
Councilmember Sattel.
Aye.
Councilmember Luke.
Aye.
Councilmember Patel.
Aye.
By a vote of 8-0, bill number 6511 becomes ordinance 25-34. Next item under perfection of bills is second consideration of bill number 6512. Councilmember Luke.
Thank you, Mayor. I move for second reading of Bill 6512.
Second?
Motion is made by Councilmember Luke, seconded by Councilmember Luther for second consideration of bill number 6512. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Please continue.
An ordinance of the City Council of the City of Bridgeton, Missouri, authorizing the mayor and the city clerk to execute an amendment to the Communications and Care Services Agreement with St. Louis County, Missouri, extending the term of the contract and providing for a rate adjustment and payment terms substantially in the form attached hereto. I move that Bill 6512 become ordinance 25-35.
Second?
Motion's made by Councilmember Luke, seconded by Councilmember Luther, that bill number 6512 become ordinance 25-35. Discussion. I see none. The clerk will call the roll.
Councilmember Iwanu.
Aye.
Councilmember Wishy.
Aye.
Councilmember Norris.
Aye.
Councilmember Hood.
Aye.
Councilmember Luther.
Aye.
Councilmember Sattel.
Aye.
Councilmember Luke.
Aye.
Councilmember Patel.
Aye.
By a vote of 8-0, bill number 6512 becomes ordinance 25-35. Next item under perfection of bills is bill number 6513 for second, I'm sorry, it's postponed.
So we're on.
All right, we have no consideration of new bills, no discussion items. The attorney's report?
I have nothing to report, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Staff reports. I'll start with Mr. Gunn this evening, Public Works Director.
Just one more reminder, we have the electronics take back and shredding event scheduled for October 25th, that's Saturday from 10 to 2. That's all I have.
Any questions from council? I see none. Mr. Brendan Kane, Parks and Rec Director.
Okay, just a quick recap on the Fall Fest and 5K over the weekend. Big thank you to all the sponsors and volunteers that helped us out. We greatly appreciate it. Even if they looked really scary with their faces painted, it was kind of terrifying at times. We had about 300 attendees at the Fall Fest. It's lower than previous years. We had 70 participants for the 5K and Fun Run, which is a little bit more than we've had. Got really good feedback from running the event at night and the whole kind of scary theme. And we'll be meeting with staff soon to go over the event and kind of always try to tweak it and make improvements. But big thanks to everybody on that. Movie in the park is this Friday, 7:30 p.m. It's Hocus Pocus. bring the families out. We're partnering with Pattonville Fire to help make this a free event. So bring your own food and drinks, whatever you want. Thank you for passing the concession renovations. It will definitely make for a much more efficient operation there for concessions. It'll be new flooring, windows with automatic security doors, kind of like we have in the newer side, electric and lighting, HVAC improvements, new siding, as well as the added space. So it'll be a much needed improvement. Lastly, the resolution for the that was for the senior van grant, so that we're able to get reimbursed our match amount, which was about $20,000. Luckily, we didn't have to pay anything for that. So pending any questions, that's all I have.
Council, any questions of Mr. Kane? I see none. Chief Mark Masadi.
Good evening. Just a couple events. The Coffee with a Cop is going to be this Friday, the 3rd, 9 a.m. to 10:30 at the Target store Starbucks. So come out and visit the officers there. We'd love to see you. National Night Out's approaching quickly. It's next Tuesday on the 7th. Runs from 6 to 8 p.m. We have right now, I think, 7 different block parties registered with the police department. So we'll make sure to try to get officers at each one of those throughout the night. Also, what I'll do is on Monday, I'll send out an email list to all the council members with all the locations of those block parties in case you'd like to stop by. We'd love to see you at those as well. So that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Council, any questions of the chief? I see none. Mr. Bookout, City Administrator.
I have nothing at this time, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Mayor's report. Before I give my report, I just want to let you know, whoops, somebody. Okay. Councilmember Satel.
I think we ought to have council communications before we have a mayor's report, in case you want to respond to our questions.
Go ahead.
Well, who are you starting with?
You're up.
Oh, well, thank you. We just had a code meeting just the hour before this meeting, and it went very well. And we talked about implementing a few more code things. They talked about also possibly creating a new ordinance for side-by-sides. We talked about a couple things as far as one of the topics from Maryland, one of my neighbors on Fifi Road's here this evening. We talked about the issues with the alleyway behind her house at our ward meeting back earlier in September. And so we've taken some pictures of the alleyway. The area behind your house is clean, very nice, but you're exactly right. The neighbor straight behind you doesn't do a very good job. You can only walk in from the section from the sidewalk from Prospect to even get up into that area. One of the neighbors there actually takes care of it all by just spraying Roundup on the whole thing, and it's all brown dirt. Okay, but you can't walk in at all from the oak process property edge. What I did bring up to Robert Gunn is maybe we can get the utility companies to come in and clean up first, and then maybe the citizens in the city can maybe finish up last, because there's a lot of power lines that are hanging down like just 2 feet off the ground, and telephone lines and all mangled into the trees. So I think we need, the first step is to get the utility lines in there. So I'm sure that's why you wanted to show up tonight and see and ask some questions about that. But we were, Mr. Weshy and I were looking forward to trying to resolve that problem with all those neighbors on both sides of Raymond and Fifi. Thank you. That's all.
Councilmember Norris.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah, he thought I wasn't paying attention. Wrong. Thank you, Mayor. Good evening. Part of representing the City of Bridgeton Council responsibility is attending many of our city events. Well, today, again, we have the Chick-fil-A grand opening at 10 a.m. It is a beautiful store, so please patronize that. And they really had a cute way of christening their new store. So we all got a chicken sandwich, and before we could take a bite, you had to say, "Eat more chicken." So it was very cute, and I said they are very great owners. So the both owners. So I please patronize that, or tell your St. Anne people, because we'll take St. Anne money and but we'll get to keep it. So, and then September 30th, last night, we attended the Pattonville Bridgeton. It is great sharing news. We are a team. We need each other, the school and our city. And then on Friday, 9/26, we did have the Family Fun Fair, as Mr. Kane said. I volunteered at the 5K Run Fright Run. We did have one problem. We had zombies did invade the run, but all okay. And then Sunday, I attended the block party at Boston Farm. Well, not a block party, it was the picnic at Bridgeway Park, which is such a beautiful park. So that was a very nice to see friends and supporters. And then also reminder, next week, October the 8th, Ward 4 meeting at 6:30 in the Government Center in the chamber. Thank you.
Councilmember Patel.
Oh, thank you, Mayor. Congratulations to all the historical homes. Thank you to Miss Judy and Miss Kathy from the commission to present those. Also, the only other thing I have is starting in April 2026, British Airways will have 4 weekly flights from St. Louis to London Heathrow. It's on a 787 Dreamliner, which is exciting. And starting rates for the beginning will be around $800. So that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember Luther.
Thank you, Mayor. First, a couple of thank yous. Thank you to Mrs. Schultz for your work on behalf of these two organizations and for describing these medical conditions that they support. I feel like I learned a lot, so thank you very much for all that you do on behalf of that. I also want to thank the Bridgeton Historical Commission. Isn't that wonderful that we're able to honor homes? And I think the plaques that you have, what an honor to receive that and put that on your home. I think that's terrific, so thank you for that. And thanks for letting us be a part of that. The Fall Fest was wonderful. And I talked to Brendan earlier, and I just wanted to say, you know, when we do things in the city, we just do them so nicely, so well. They're so welcoming and so hospitable. And he was saying, you don't see all the stuff that goes on in the background. And I said, no, I don't. But you do such a great job. I know the police were there too. There may have been some other departments, but they're just beautifully done. And the band was great. And we have a mayor who has a wonderful singing voice. I can attest to that. Yeah. So it was really a very nice evening. So congrats, because I know it's a lot of work. So thank you for that. Just mentioning the Pattonville School District dinner last night, it's really nice to listen to our colleagues who are involved with the school district and to be so proud of all the work that they do. They gave us a lot of data and a lot of information. And just sensing and being able to interact with them, they really care about our students. And we have a wonderful school district that I think supports the success and future of Bridgeton. So it's great to get together with them. Happy birthday, Stephen Weshy, on October, I can't miss that. Welcome, Chick-fil-A, yay. And mentioning National Night Out, there will be a couple, I'll let you talk about them. At least 3 in Ward 3, 2 at least in Ward 3, so plenty. If you want a place to go, Ward 3 has, one will be at Lockport and Locks, and then I'll let my co-counsel over here mention the others. Then a thank you to everyone here that serves on boards and commissions. I'm glad that we were able to honor you last week, and a special recognition to our Volunteer of the Year, who was awarded, who's sitting over here in a red shirt. I hope doesn't mind. That was quite something. So thank you. The efforts that people put forward to make our city special are extraordinary, so that was well deserved. And that's it.
Thank you. Councilmember Iowanu.
Thank you, Mayor. Hopefully you can understand me. I apologize for my voice. Well, first of all, happy birthday to our council member, Mr. Reshi. And I want to thank Ms. Schultz for your sharing your story with us and providing us information. I admire your courage and your resilience. Thank you. And I wanted to give a congratulations to the Centennial homeowners. And thanks to our Historical Commission for taking the time to recognize these residents. And Chick-fil-A has an amazing history and business model that I learned more about today. And I really encourage you to look into their history. It's fascinating. And we do appreciate their business partnership in our community. And I want to thank them and wish them much success. And today I joined the mayor, Councilwoman Luke Norris, and Crystal, and meeting with two of the Bridgeton clergy as we start to formulate a partnership and helping to provide a free Thanksgiving dinner for people who are in need, or perhaps people who don't have family. I think it's a wonderful asset to our community, and that will give great benefit to many who are certainly in need of that. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember Luke?
Thank you, Mayor. So likewise, thank you, Mrs. Schultz, for keeping us informed on HSP and PLS, and for being an advocate. Certainly, these rare diseases do need advocacy. There's less funding for them, and so people speaking up is important, so thank you for that. October 15th, before our next council meeting, the council subcommittees, we have 2 of them. 5 o'clock will be stormwater, and 6 o'clock will be business and community partnerships. I believe the city calendar needs to be updated. If someone could see to that happening. So again, 5 o'clock stormwater and 6 o'clock business and community partnerships. And again, those are always open to the public. We will be in the multipurpose room here at City Hall. October 23rd at noon is the next MML Training Academy online. The topic is Sunshine Law, and the presenter will be Victoria Hooker, Missouri, in the Attorney General's office. Look in your email for an invitation to join that Zoom, to register for it, to get the link to join. If you don't receive it, let me know, and I can forward the invite to you. As Councilmember Iwanu said, the Bridgeton clergy will be hosting a community Thanksgiving lunch at Bridgeway Church of the Nazarene on Old St. Charles Road. As of right now, they're thinking the time will be from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. If you, your church, or an organization you're involved in are interested in supporting, please let me know, and I'll make sure you get plugged in. They need all kinds of upfront work. They're looking to serve 200 community members. That doesn't include the volunteers. That's just community members. So as you can imagine, it's no small feat to pull off something like that. They're going to need donations of food, money, supplies, and then on the day of, they're going to need volunteers to do setup, service, and cleanup. Additionally, they're working on an invitation right now. We want to make sure that we get the word out to any of the community members who would benefit from attending this lunch. So if you know of anyone who you think should get an invitation, let me know that as well, so we can make sure that we let them know. There's no RSVP needed. It's free. There's no charge. It will be first come, first served while supplies last. And then the last thing I have, so for National Night Out, thank you. I'm starting mine at 5 again, like I did last year. We had 75 people approximately. We're hoping for more. We do have the fire truck coming early because the kids missed it last year. They'd already gone home. For Mr. Hartog as the Volunteer of the Year, something the mayor forgot to mention is Mr. Hartog also makes our hot dogs for National Night Out, and he'll be doing so again this year. So thank you, Mr. Hartog, and congratulations again.
Thank you. Councilmember Wesche?
Thank you, Mayor. Most everything I was going to talk about's already been covered. So the panel dinner last night went great. It was really great seeing all the stats and everything. Got to ask them some questions. Falls Festival, as always, the Parks Department knocked it out of the park. Board and Commission dinner was a lot of fun. It was great seeing everybody there. And also props to Mr. Bookout for booking the entertainment, the Pattonville Jazz Band. It was a surprise to everybody, and I think everybody enjoyed it. Also, congratulations for winning Volunteer of the Year. I know we talked about it, and you wanted to try and say everybody deserves it, and while that is true, I think you also really deserve it too. So congratulations again on that. And one other thing, just a quick shout out, not Bridgeton, but St. Anne right next to us. They had St. Anne Day on Sunday. My family and I went there. Actually, a few people recognized me, which I kind of found funny because I wasn't in Bridgeton garb or anything. And it was a great event. And I know they support the Bridgeton 4th of July stuff and everything like that. I see them in the parade sometimes, and a lot of them come here. So just wanted to give them a shout out and congratulate them on a nice parade and nice little party in their park afterwards. Back to you, Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Wesche. Councilmember Hood.
Thank you, Mayor. I would like to just echo the sentiments of council, but I would ask that we prepare a resolution and present it at the next meeting for HSP PLS World Awareness Day, if that's possible.
Oh, wow.
Very good. Good.
Thank you.
Any further comments from council? I guess we would have been done 10 minutes earlier if I didn't recognize you. Sorry about that. As I was going to say, before I get my report, we will be going into closed session immediately after my report. We might be in there a few minutes, so you don't need to stick around if you don't care to. So you're welcome to, but we always come back out and adjourn the regular council meeting after that. First, a huge thank you to Crystal, Bridget, and Joanna, our HR coordinator, and Mr. Bookout for all their hard work to make the Board and Commissions dinner a great success. Many thanks to all the businesses that contributed gift cards and gifts and the door prizes for the Board and Commission members. We went around, I think, 3 times. If it wasn't 3, it was almost 3 times with drawing names out of the hat. Everyone agrees that the Pattonville Jazz Ensemble Band, under the direction of Anna White, was highly regarded as phenomenal entertainment for the evening. So I believe we'll take a look at asking them to come back again next year. I attended and welcomed everyone to the Family Fun Festival at BMAC. The band, last known standing, was well liked. Thanks to all the Parks and Rec Department employees, the Police Department, and the Public Works Department for contributing to the success of the festival and the runs. Also, thank you to Robertson Fire Protection District for being there and having the flag on display on their ladder truck. For the public, we have several projects going on now with administration and the employees all at the same time. First, Llama, our software, it's for business licensing and public work permit software. It's in the process of being implemented, and employees are being trained at this time, along with Paycom, our new payroll and HR software. Again, training and implementation is taking place. And then we're currently going through a personnel staffing and wage study with the company we contracted with by the name of CBiz, and also the comprehensive plan that we're working with through PGAV is in its final stages and should be available for public viewing real soon. I do want to let you know, if you haven't seen it already, All-Star Dodge that closed is under new ownership. There is a rumor that the Bridgeton license office is closing. That rumor is false. I did confirm that. We had the second meeting today, or last week, with the managers from Cypress Village and Chateau de Mont Apartments. It was a good meeting, and I'm going to stay on top of them until they bring all their code violations into compliance. We do have another one scheduled for 2 weeks from last Thursday, so we do meet here in the conference room. And one of the attendees for the past 2 meetings has been their regional manager, who flies in from Atlanta. And then the other 3 people that were in attendance on Thursday were the actual property managers at Cypress Village and Chateau de Mont. Don't forget, if you don't know already, I do a video on Mondays. I call it the Mayor Monday video, and I try and give an update on what's going on in the city for the week. That's on Facebook. So if you haven't seen it yet, please take a look, and always welcome to suggestions. I'm going to try and start getting out more in the city and showing some support for our businesses and other things going on within the city. I attended also the Chick-fil-A ribbon cutting this morning. Their grand opening is tomorrow morning beginning at 6:30 a.m. If you dress up like a cow, you get a free meal. I met with council members Luke Norris and Iwanu, along with a couple of the Bridgeton clergy, and we're continuing the planning for the Thanksgiving dinner, which will be held at the Gateway Church in Nazarene on Old St. Charles Road. That is at the corner of Harmon Estates Drive and Old St. Charles Road. This is for people such as homeless, the needy. We're going to invite first responders and also sick and people that are ill. I just want to give you a quick update I received today from Tim Brannicky II regarding real estate sales. 6 homes sold in the month of September at an average price of $305,483. The lowest was $215,000, the highest was $415,000. 7 homes are currently under contract. Average listing price of those under contract is $257. 7 homes are currently available on the market. Average listing price of those 7 homes is $310,986. I think it's good for Bridgeton that our home sales are still up. I like it. One thing I want to say about Chick-fil-A, of course, we do appreciate the sales tax revenue that they'll bring in. However, think about this. I'm thinking of the movie Field of Dreams, and what was the line? Build it and they will come. I think we're going to see some new businesses come to that shopping plaza that's been empty for a long time by Chick-fil-A. Either new businesses there or maybe a totally new development. But look for that to come. I'm positive about that. So I'm going to refer to Councilmember Luke for a motion to move into closed session.
Thank you, Mayor. I move for a closed session to be held to discuss matters relating to legal action, litigation, or confidential or privileged communication with counsel pursuant to Section 610.0211 of the Missouri State Statute, and documents related to a negotiated contract pursuant to Section 610.02112 of the Missouri State Statute.
Second.
Motion's made by Councilmember Luke, seconded by Councilmember Luther, to move into closed session per the statement that she made. Council, all in favor, say aye.
Roll call.
We've got to take roll call, don't we, on this? Roll call, City Clerk.
Councilmember Iwanu.
Aye.
Councilmember Weshy.
Aye.
Councilmember Norris.
Aye.
Councilmember Hood.
Aye.
Councilmember Luther.
Aye.
Councilmember Satel.
Aye.
Councilmember Luke.
Aye.
Councilmember Patel.
Aye.
By a vote of 8-0, we move to closed session. Thank you.